Welcome to Loving What Is and Finding Freedom Meditation. Thank you for investing this time in yourself. You are amazing. Making assumptions is a human thing. I remember going to an open house at my son's high school a while back. The physics teacher asked us what assumptions or deductions we can make about a wet sidewalk in front of a house. Can you find at least 7? It rained. The lawn sprinkler was on. The dog peed. There was a water balloon game. Someone spilled their drink. The snow melted. There was a water gun fight. What assumptions can you make if your friend or partner does not call you when she is out of town on business? I am not important to her. She forgot about me. She was busy. She got hurt. She died. She is angry that I forgot to thank her for a gift. We can make up about 50 or more reasons here that my friend did not call. The point is how many of them are true or just stories in my mind or imagination. I love the story of the Chinese farmer. Once there was a Chinese farmer whose horse ran away. That evening, all of his neighbors came around to commiserate. They said, "We are so sorry to hear your horse ran away. This is most unfortunate." The farmer said, "Maybe." The next day, the horse came back, bringing 7 wild horses with it. In the evening, everyone came by and said, "Oh, isn't that lucky? What a great turn of events. You now have 8 horses." Again, the farmer said, "Maybe." The following day, his son tried to break or ride one of the wild horses. He was thrown down by the horse and broke his leg. The neighbors then said, "Oh dear, that's too bad." The farmer again responded, "Maybe." The next day, the army came by to conscript people into the military, and they rejected the farmer's son because of the broken leg. Again, the neighbors came around and said, "Isn't that great luck?" Again, the farmer said, "Maybe." The lesson here is that life and nature is a process of complexity and judging. It is not really possible to know if something that happens is good or bad. This is an assumption or a judgment that happens, that we make. We never know the consequences of what happens until much later, or even never. Is the loss of a job a misfortune, or the opportunity to get a better job, or to start one's own business? Is the death of a child or a spouse a catastrophe, or an opportunity to appreciate more the life I have been given and to contribute to others? Can you see how grieving the loss of a child for a long time can impact the beauty of supporting and inspiring the children you do have, or those whom you could be serving? Finding freedom is about gratitude in the present moment and living from the sense of joy and love. It is about seizing the possibilities to create without beliefs that limit me. The greatest human addiction is the need to control something in my life, such as how I receive love, how I want to be perceived, what story I want others to believe about me, etc. There are many human addictions, including soft addictions. A soft addiction is merely something that you do often and repeatedly because it brings a sense of maybe temporary pleasure, which hides pain or loneliness. A person without a clear, focused goal remains in confusion and suffering. Having a clear, specific goal is one of the most empowering things you can have to transform your life. There are many ways to write goals, and I love the higher brain living model, which requires goals in the 4 dimensions of your life. This is something that I will discuss next month. One of the main reasons we do not have goals is that we are often stuck and living in the past and the emotions of the past. We feel less than and unworthy of what life is offering. Loving what is helps to shift our focus to gratitude and the abundance that is mine already. Sometimes we make assumptions about what is going on, as I mentioned before. Perhaps a child or someone you know has cancer or some illness, a financial setback. Have you ever survived a painful situation? What did you discover about yourself as a result? Often people grow more aware and stronger after a challenge, especially painful ones. Can you relate a story about this? May I share my story? I am a former nurse practitioner. When I was in my 40s, I felt like I had no friends, and relationship was something that happened. I call it going through the busyness of my life without a deep connection to love and myself. I was busy cooking, cleaning, caring for children, husband, working a job, social outings. One day I woke up from the sleepwalk when a visiting stranger was the occasion for me to examine what I really wanted in life. It was painful at first. I cried. I was determined also. I said that love was the only thing that mattered. I read a book, Power versus Force, recommended by a friend, which helped me to feel that deep joy and connection were possible. The changes did not happen overnight, but gradually over the next 2 years. What changed was me. I so wanted to feel that connection to myself as love. I asked for it in meditation. I released my emotional baggage and my beliefs about who I am and what is possible. I learned and received healing modalities that changed my life. I began to live my life with purpose and passion. I attracted these amazing relationships. My relationship with myself changed. I feel deep joy and deep gratitude in every aspect of my life. And that is why I would love to support you and connecting with your inner power to have more of the joy and feeling radiant that life offers. Often women, and especially mothers, shut down the voice that inspires us to grow and expand our capacity to nurture our divine gifts and talents. We spend our time in busyness and in nurturing others. We often end up depleted and empty because we have not invested in our own growth and passions. I had little sense of myself as the creator of my experience. Life was a series of tasks or challenges with no clear sense of loving myself. I want to share the story of Mary Morrissey. At age 17, she became pregnant as a junior in high school in 1966. She hastily married and went to a high school for delinquent teens. The baby was born, and 9 months later, Mary was in the hospital with fatal kidney disease. An amazing woman chaplain came to visit her the night before the surgery to remove the no longer functioning kidney. The other kidney was functioning at 50%. The woman asked Mary what had been going on in her life for the last year or so. Mary explained. The woman said, "Mary, you know all things are created twice. You have been feeling shamed, guilty, worthless. These thoughts and feelings have manifested as disease." The woman asked if Mary would believe that her body could heal this kidney problem just by having faith and love. Mary said no. So the woman asked if Mary would believe in her belief that all the shame and disease would be swept into the bad kidney, which would be removed, and that she would be well. Mary said yes to this. Before she left, the woman also asked Mary to visualize that she was holding her son's hand as he started his first day of kindergarten, like maybe 4.5 years later. She also had Mary visualize being at this son's wedding and having much joy for them all. Mary had the surgery. She started feeling better. Her remaining kidney healed. The doctors did not understand it. How is accepting what is and loving yourself healing? How is arguing with God or feeling hopeless defeating? I love empowering others to embrace more love for themselves. I have written 10 ways to choose and have more love and joy on my website. I also love Louise Hay's Mirror Strategy for rewiring your subconscious mind. Whenever you look in a mirror, smile and say, "I love myself." Say it often and with feeling. You can visit my website, miraclesinwellness.com, for a free meditation to embrace more love. So 3 requirements to create in the present moment. Joe Dispenza says that most of our thoughts, emotions, and habits are rooted in the past. When this happens, we limit what we can create in our present. We are literally stuck in the past and emotional issues. To create a new habit or a new life, you need to do 3 things. Number 1, choose a specific, clear intention or goal. 2, choose a specific, elevated emotion that lights you up, such as love, joy, willingness to receive, open your heart. Number 3, take action and make a habit of reinforcing the above actions in your subconscious mind by stating and sharing your goal and feelings or writing them down. I have a healing mantra for you if you feel overwhelmed with pain, a lack of love, or understanding. Use it to reprogram your mind with possibility and repeat it to yourself often during the day. I love myself. Look in the mirror and say it often. This is about opening your heart to the possibility of more love, even if you do not feel it. You let your body relax and feel the love you desire. Enter into the heart of surrender and transform with love with this prayer and meditation. So I'm going to do a short meditation. So I ask you to shut your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. Take another deep breath in. Let it out. One more deep breath in. Let it out. When sadness arises, it can become an opportunity for love to activate the art of self-compliment by saying to your heart. So we say this to our heart. I welcome your sadness. I wish for you to share with me everything you feel about it, even if it's due to the loss of something that you weren't ready to let go of. No matter how sad you feel, these feelings just show me how much you care, how meaningful things are to you. When you're sad because of loss or things that change, it shows how deeply you appreciate what has been given to you and how much you value the gifts that come your way. I find that quality admirable and courageous. As a way of further opening your heart, repeat the following phrases with me. I matter. I matter.
I matter.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I am worthy of being seen and heard.
I am worthy of being seen and heard.
I am special.
I am special.
I am here for a reason.
I am here for a reason.
I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
It is safe for me to be beautiful.
It is safe for me to be beautiful.
I am talented and have unique gifts.
I am talented and have unique gifts.
I always want to know how my heart feels.
I always want to know how my heart feels.
I do not hold my heart back.
I do not hold my heart back.
I am perfect just the way I am.
I am perfect just the way I am.
I am so honored and blessed to have love in my life.
I am so honored and blessed to have love in my life.
I forgive myself.
I forgive myself.
I let go of what I have done in the past.
I let go of what I've done in the past.
I do not know how deeply my heart was hurt.
I
No,
do not know how deeply my heart was hurt.
take in a deep breath and allow your heart to feel the love it has always longed for. I acknowledge I do not know how to love all that I feel.
I acknowledge I do not have to love all that I feel.
Yeah, I am willing to feel it. I am willing to feel it
I'm willing to feel it
and then let it go
and then let it go
so more love can enter me.
so more love can enter me.
I release chasing, desire,
I release chasing desire,
conflict,
conflict,
burdens,
burdens,
and am willing to love all that has been
and am willing to love all that has been
given. I love all that I am.
I love all that I am.
I love myself.
I love myself.
Relax into this moment and breathe in the love that you are. Exhale this love into all that surrounds you. I'm going to stop the recording.